Okay, first, connect the air and power. Then, press the power button. Alright, after it's on, press Enter System. Now, align the scale line on the machine head with this point here. Then press Sync so. This lifts the presser foot. This is the button feed button. Press it once to feed a button. It starts the vibration plate. These are the sequence numbers. It will punch the one you select. For example, if we need 3 holes, we select 3. For 4 holes, select 4. This is the synchronized presser foot. Here is the point writing. And this is just what it says. Single sew means a single sewing cycle. Let's try it. See, one press sews once. And this is the presser foot control. Pressing it lowers both presser feet. This is the manual control screen. Pressing the directional buttons moves it around. This controls forward, back movement. This sets the manual movement speed. This is the cylinder test button. And this is the reset button. This is the parameter settings. This is the auto speed. Maximum punch count. Thread break detection on. Punch count limit on. For example, turn it on, then go back. We can set the punch limit, like 200. Long press here to reset to 0. It means we can replace the bobbin. After changing, it will stop after punching 200 holes, so the number of holes should be set based on actual use. This is the presser foot tension function. When you turn it on, the presser foot moves to the right. This stretches the fabric a bit. Turning it off disables this function. Completion delay means after the last button, it needs to check for thread breakage. It requires a pause time. When enabled, it will pause. If disabled, it returns to the loading position. This is the foot pedal mode. Single pedal mode. Press one pedal. Both cylinders will descend simultaneously. Dual pedal mode. We need to press the side button. Press the corresponding buttons on each side. Each presser foot will descend. This is the preset. Tragedy. Here you can freely save the data we input, light up as many as you want to punch. The X and Y data, and including the preset name. You can freely select a preset. After selecting, click to call it up. When thread break detection is on, we need to wrap the thread around this wheel. During operation, this wheel will spin. This allows it to detect thread breakage. If it doesn't go around this wheel, it will not detect thread breakage. It will keep popping up a window, showing thread broken. This is the button clamp sensor, based on the button size. After clamping the button, the sensor light turns on. If no button is clamped, the light turns off. If we switch to a larger button, we need to adjust the sensor. There's also a sensor on the vibratory bowl. It adjusts for button thickness. When it fails to catch a button, press this claw to raise it. It doesn't have one. Adjust the channel so the sensor light is off. Adjust it so the sensor light is on. This is the reset button. This is the side, rear button. We need to place a button here. This button. Place the side with the indentation facing down. Insert it like this. The vibratory bowl. Adjust the order in which buttons pass through. Adjust it using this screw. If the button is face down, it will slide down along this rack. If it's face up, it will naturally move onto this track. The plastic plate. This can be moved as needed. Loosen the screw too. Move the limit stop this way. This moves the presser foot over. It also accommodates different gate sizes. Now, including this guard edge. Its left-right position can be adjusted by loosening these two screws. In the U-slot, front-back movement uses the two screws below. Okay, place the fabric properly. Lower the presser foot. We'll set it for 3 buttons. Click on the point setting interface. Here are the left, right, and front back controls. Click the baffle cylinder to raise the baffle. Now we move forward, feeding the garment inside. Then, move this to find the first position. Once found, click right for the first point. Then find the second position. Click right. For the third position, you can input directly on the same interface. After writing is complete, if we need to set the loading position, we can, based on this, move backward. Then click right position above. Generally, first set the loading position, then set the ordering position. Once set, click the reset button. Click Start. At this point, the thread is broken. A pop-up window will appear here. If the first button isn't fastened, we can click this to return to the previous level. Click Return to Previous Level. It will move to our first position, then we can try again. If it still shows thread breakage after the first hole is punched, just click Restart directly. There's a single thread trim here. Click Factory Parameter Password. 6 sixes, 3 sixes. Here is the single thread cut. It determines completion. Double thread cut. Used in special mode. Vibratory feeder setup. Click the menu. Manual test. These buttons control the testing of the program cylinders. Parameter settings. Let's discuss threading. We need to, after the normal threading method, It falls into our side from the opposite. Inside the brake detection wheel, then straighten it out here. Make sure to cross-wrap it. That's all.